T-ara, T-ara/T-R/ Korean is a South Korean girl group formed in 2009 by MBK Entertainment, formerly known as Core Contents Media. Their most well-known lineup featured Boram, Qri, Soyeon, Yoonjung, Hyomin and Jaeyeon. T-ara's career is marked by hook-heavy dance music, a result of their close partnership with composer Shin Se-dong Tiger, and an array of visual styles and concepts. The original five-membered group of Yoonjung, Hyomin and Jaeyeon, among others, partook in the Cinderella Man soundtrack with their first musical offering Good Person, tiઃɑːrə, released in April 2009. Following member withdrawals due to creative differences, the addition of Boram, Qri and Soyeon brought the group's official debut in July 2009 with the single I, Jijitmal. Their debut studio album Absolute first album was released in December 2009 and spawned several hit songs including TTL, Time to Love, Bo Peep, and You Drive Me Crazy, Neotaemun Michio. T-ara gained nationwide recognition after releasing Roly Poly in 2011, which went on to become the Gaon Chart's best-selling single of the year. At the height of K-pop's mainstream popularity in Japan, T-ara signed on to management agency J-Rock for $4.7 million, reportedly the highest figure of any Korean girl group expanding into the territory at the time. 4. Both their debut single and studio album reached #1 on the Oricon Weekly charts and were subsequently certified gold. T-ara's late 2011 Korean release Black Eyes spawned 3 back-to-back #1s, Cry Cry, We Were in Love, Yuri Sarangekjanya, and Lovey Dovey. In 2012, T-ara was surrounded in controversy due to allegations of internal discord, which resulted in member departures and a dip in popularity for the group. T-ara's later material, both Korean and Japanese, was released to varying degrees of success before the group began focusing on promotional activities in China. T-ara gained immense popularity for their cover of Chopstick Brothers' Little Apple in 2014, which attracted the attention of Wang Sikong, who signed the group onto his media firm, Banana Culture. T-ara is regarded as one of the most popular K-pop girl groups in China. The group's final album of 6 members is tentatively scheduled for May 2017, with Soyeon and Boram terminating their contracts after its release. The rest of T-ara has extended their term with the label until December 2017. Early beginnings and pre-debut projects. The original pre-debut 5 T-ara members, Ji-won, Yoonjung, Hyomin and Jaeyeon, were trained together for 3 years under MBK Media. 7. The meaning behind the group's name, which is based on the word tiara, comes from the idea that they will become the queens of the music industry. In April 2009, they released their first song tiઃɑːrə, Ver 1, Good Person for the Cinderella Man soundtrack. Jaeyeon teamed up with label mates Sia and Avicii for a collaboration single titled Jizong Shito, Women's Generation, which was released in May 2009. In June 2009, MBK Media announced that Ji and Jiwon would be leaving T-ara due to differences in music style. The first new member to be added to the group was Boram, the daughter of singer Jeon Young Rock and actress Lee Ma-young. Soyeon, a former trainee of SM Entertainment who was supposed to be the leader of Girls' Generation, and Qri were added to T-ara 3 weeks prior to debut. In early July 2009, the group was moved from MBK Media to its subsidiary company Core Contents Media. 2009-10, debut, Absolute first album and Temptastic. T-ara made their debut on MBC's Radio Star talk show on July 29, 2009. Their first performance was on MBK's M Countdown music show on July 30, where they performed Jijitmal, Lies and Nora Bully. Wanna Play? From their debut single. Their debut was looked upon negatively by web postings, where people stated that it was licensed and commented that it seemed like an elementary school performance. The group announced afterwards that future performances would be live in September 2009. Yoonjung, Soyeon, Hyomin and Jaeyeon collaborated with label mates Kwangsu, Jihyuk, and Jinal of Supernova for the single TTL, Time to Love. It was released on September 15, 2009, and became both groups' first #1 song as it topped many of the online charts. T-ara and Supernova collaborated again for TTL Listen 2 Inches, a sequel to TTL, Time to Love, which was released on October 9, 2009, and included all the members from both groups. T-ara released their debut studio album, Absolute First Album, on November 27, 2009. In order to determine the album's title track, Core Contents Media held a survey in which the public had to choose between Bo Peep or Kiyoum, like the first time. 9,000 people took the survey on various music portals with 53%, 4,770 people, choosing Kiyoum over Bo Peep. However, the latter was promoted on music shows instead for unknown reasons. Bo Peep peaked at number 4 on the Gaon chart, while Kiyoum peaked at number 10. They held their comeback performance on Music Bank on December 4, 2009. At the 24th Golden Disc Awards, T-ara was awarded Rookie of the Year along with girl group 4 Minute. The group won their first ever music show award with Bo Peep on the New Year's Day episode of Music Bank. This song went on to win 5 awards in total, 2 on Music Bank and 3 on Inkigayo, earning them a triple crown. Later in January 2010, the group announced promotions for their follow-up single, Kiyoum, which ended quickly as Soyeon was diagnosed with H1N1 the same month. T-ara made a cameo appearance on the 7th and 8th episodes of God of Steady, in which Jiyeon played a main role. In February 2010, the group announced a re-release of their debut album under the title Breaking Heart. The 2 lead singles, Neotaemun, I Go Crazy Because of You and Neganyamu Appa, I'm Really Hurt, were digitally released on February 23, 2010, and peaked at number 1 and number 31 on the Gaon chart, respectively. T-ara held their comeback performance on the same day on M! Countdown, and won several music awards for Neotaemun over the course of their promotions, 2 consecutive Mutazen wins on Inkigayo and 1 first-place award on M! Countdown. Breaking Heart was released physically on March 3, 2010, peaking at number 2 on the weekly Gaon chart and number 35 on the yearly chart, selling 40,695 copies. After promotions for Neotaemun ended, T-ara performed Neganyamu Appa on music shows until early April 2010. In June 2010, the group donated all the proceeds of the World Cup merchandise sold on their online clothing shop tiara.com to a charity for African children. On July 16, 2010, T-ara representatives announced the addition of Hwang as the 7th member of the group. The reason given was that with so many solo projects, they would be able to have a more complete lineup for T-ara when individual members were filming or doing other appearances. They also stated that it would allow the members to undertake more solo activities, and would give them all some relief from their heavy schedules. In November 2010, the group starred in the 3rd season of the reality show Hello Baby, in which they took care of Moon Mason and his 2 brothers. T-ara released the digital download for Why Irony, Why Are You Being Like This, the lead single for their first extended play, Temptastic, on November 23, 2010. Temptastic was released in digital format on December 1, 2010, along with their second single, Yaya. The album's physical release was delayed until December 3 due to the bombardment of Pyongyang earlier in November 2010. T-ara held their first comeback performance through Music Bank on December 3 and began promotions with their new 7th member, Hwang, and new leader, Boram, and received 2 consecutive wins for Why Irony and Jaya on M! Countdown. 2011-12, Breakthrough Success and Lineup Changes. T-ara's second EP John Travolta Wannabe was released on June 29, 2011. It charted at number 3 on the Gaon album chart and has sold 30,116 copies as of 2011. The EP's only single, Roly Poly, peaked at number 2 on the Gaon digital chart and number 1 on the Korea K-pop Hot 100 chart. The single became a breakthrough success, becoming the top-grossing and highest-selling single of 2011 in South Korea with over 4 digital million units sold. Roly Poly was awarded Best Music Video at the 3rd Melon Music Awards and Singer of the Year, July, at the first Gaon Chart Awards, and was nominated Best Dance Performance by a Female Group and Song of the Year at the 13th Mid-Asian Music Awards. The group released a limited edition reissue of John Travolta Wannabe, titled Roly Poly in Copacabana, on August 2, 2011. The title track, Roly Poly in Copacabana, is a Eurodance remix of Roly Poly, named after the song Copacabana, which was popularized in the 80s in Jongno disco clubs. The album peaked at number 3, While the single peaked at number 40 and 45 on the Gaon and Billboard Korea K-pop Hot 100 charts, the group began follow-up promotions for the remixed single on Music Bank. T-ara released their debut Japanese single Bo Peep on September 28, which peaked at number 1 on the Oricon Weekly Singles Chart with over 49.7 thousand copies sold, making them the first non-Japanese girl group to rank at number 1 for a debut single in Oricon history. The single peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Japan Hot 100, and was certified gold by the RAJ for both full-length cell phone downloads and PC downloads. In November 2011, T-ara released their third extended play Black Eyes, which charted at number 2 on the Gaon charts. The album was preceded by the release of Cry Cry, which peaked at number 1 on the Billboard Korea K-pop Hot 100 and won 2 consecutive first-place awards on M! Countdown. The music video for Cry Cry was noted for having a billion Korean won production budget and a 30-minute drama storyline. The group released their second Japanese single, a remake of Yeah Yeah from their Temptastic EP, on November 30th. This is a demo of voice text TTS. The single peaked at number 7 on the Oricon charts and number 6 on the Billboard Japan Hot 100. In December 2011, Core Contents Media announced that T-ara's third leader Hyomin would be passing on her leadership to Soyeon. The group performed a 3-day mini-concert tour titled Xmas Premium Live, that was held at the Shinagawa Stella Hall in Tokyo, the ZEP in Nagoya, and the ZEP in Osaka. T-ara rose to become the second biggest girl group in Korea in 2011 by ranking at number 8 on the Gallup Korea poll. T-ara and Avicii released their Christmas-time ballad, Yuri Sarangekjanya, We Were in Love on December 23, 2011, which was later included on T-ara's Funky Town re-release album. The single reached number 1 on the Gaon chart and peaked at number 2 on the Billboard Korea K-pop Hot 100. Both groups performed the song weekly on SBS's Inkagayo in the midst of T-ara's heavy preparations for their year-end ceremonies. T-ara re-released Black Eyes under the title Funky Town on January 3, 2012. The album peaked at number 1 on the Gaon Weekly Album Chart and number 2 on the Monthly Album Chart, selling 76.749 copies. Lovey-Dovey was released as the second single from the album, which peaked at number 1 on both the Gaon and Billboard Korea K-pop Hot 100 charts. The single has sold more than 3 million digital copies in South Korea alone. In February, Forbes Korea, in celebration of their 9th year of establishment, reported the year's list of the top 40 power celebrities. T-ara ranked on the list at number 17, thus making them as the third most powerful girl group and the 7th most powerful female celebrity in Korea. In April, Core Contents Media announced that 2 new members were to be added to T-ara's lineup in July, thus transforming T-ara into a 9-member group. On May 30, 2012, 14-year-old Doni was announced as one of the group's new members. She later starred in the drama version of T-ara's Day by Day music video. However, as of August 2016, Doni is still a trainee and has not debuted as a member of T-ara. On June 14, 2012, Core Contents Media introduced 18-year-old Ariam as the new youngest member, and last of the group's 2 new additions. The group released their first Japanese album Jewelry Box on June 6, 2012. The album debuted at number 2 on the Oricon Weekly Albums chart with sales of over 57,000 copies. They embarked on their first Japanese concert tour, T-ara Japan Tour 2012, Jewelry Box in Nagoya on June 19. The tour's attendance was expected to exceed 40,000 people. 4 singles had been released prior to the album: Bo Peep, Yeah Yeah, Roly Poly and Lovey-Dovey. On July 3, T-ara released their 4th extended play, Day by Day, which charted at number 5 on the Gaon chart. The title track, Day by Day, was released as a single on the same day, peaking at number 2. The first comeback performance for Day by Day was held on July 7, 2012, on Music Core, which was backed by a 70-person orchestra and featured the stage debut of the group's 8th member, Ariam. On July 25 and 26, T-ara held a concert in Japan, with Hwaeyoung only performing 1 song due to a leg injury. After the concert, 1 member of T-ara tweeted a general message about determination, and 4 of the other members agreed with her. Subsequently, Hwaeyoung and her sister, Hyoyoung, tweeted about a bad person, which gave Korean netizens the impression that there was a conflict within the group. Netizens retweeted the messages and speculated that Hwayoung was being bullied. When the bullying controversy got out of hand, Core Contents Media abruptly announced Hwayoung's immediate departure on July 30, after being with the group for 1 year and 8 months. CCM CEO, Kim Kwang-soo, claimed that Hwayoung's contract was terminated because staff members felt her behavior was hurting teamwork, and the bullying controversy was not the reason for her departure. The controversy caused the group to temporarily suspend activities, while the members continued with their individual activities. Both Hwayoung and the other members of T-ara have said that facts about their bullying issue were made up by netizens, but on the other hand confirmed there was in fact a conflict between Hwayoung and the other members. It was later announced that there would be no changes to T-ara's upcoming comeback. However, their agency took the statement back and announced that their comeback would be postponed indefinitely. Their day-by-day extended play reissue, Mirage, was eventually released on September 3, 2012. 2 singles, Sexy Love and NHAGWA BAM, Love All, Day and Night, were released from the album on the same day, with Sexy Love peaking at number 4 on the Gaon charts and number 3 on the Billboard Korea K-pop Hot 100 charts. NHAGWA BAM, Love All, was a collaboration single featuring T-ara's Ariam with Gunji of KVNJ and Shannon. On September 10, 2012, it was announced that the group would release a best-of album in Japan consisting of all of their Korean singles to date, excluding Day by Day and Sexy Love, in celebration of 1 year since their Japanese debut. The album was eventually released on October 10. On September 26, T-ara released the Japanese version of Day by Day, which is mainly composed of scenes from their Korean music videos for that song. In October, T-ara released the Japanese version of Sexy Love, and shortly after, the group departed to Japan to promote for their upcoming single. 2013-14, Subonits, Again, and T-ara released their 6th Japanese single Bunny Style. Banasuda. On March 20, 2013. The A-side Bunny Style is their first single composed specifically for the Japanese market. The single was released in 10 different editions, each with a different B-side, 7 regular editions that contain a solo song by one of the members, and 3 limited editions which contain a song performed by a subunit. To promote the single, the group held special showcases in 10 Japanese cities, starting on February 20, 2013, at the Sapporo Factory Atrium and ending on March 9, 2013. At the Seagull Square in Nagasaki. In early April 2013, it was announced that T-ara would be forming a subunit with members Yoonjung, Hyomin, Jiyeon, and Arim called T-ara N4. This is a shortened form of T-ara brand new 4 feet, signifying the transformation of the 4 members. The subunit debuted on April 29, 2013, with the song Jiyeon One Diary, produced by double sidekick T-ara, performed at the Nippon Budokan on July 13, 2013, to celebrate the release of their 2nd Japanese album Treasure Box due August 7, 2013. The title for Treasure Box was revealed on June 15, 2013, along with the album's track list of 13 songs. The group's concept for the album will be treasure hunting, Takara Sagashi. T-ara released the music video Painkiller as a digital single song. The song was a collaboration with T-ara, Davichi, Sia, 5 Dolls and Speed. Jiyeon appeared as the main character in the music video. On July 10, 2013, it was confirmed with a video released by Core Contents Media that Ariam would be leaving the group to pursue a solo career towards the beginning of next year. In August, T-ara released the music video Bikini featuring Davichi and Skull. At their Budokan concert, it was announced that tiઃa'rə would be the new leader of T-ara. Citation needed. On September 15, Core Contents Media announced that T-ara would hold their long-awaited Korean comeback on October 10. On October 6, T-ara performed Number 9 Inches for the first time at Hallyu Dream Concert 81, along with Sexy Love. Number 9 was released with T-ara's mini-album Again on October 10. T-ara also released a Japanese album to promote a Japanese movie, Jinx, featuring Hyomin named Kiku Kimiko Kurita Shirube, in November. The album was released according to the date on which the movie will premiere. Citation needed. T-ara had a Korean comeback on December 2 with the song Do You Know Me. Their concept for this comeback and music video according to Theater Concept with retro style, They also released a repackaged album named Again 1977 which contains the best songs from their album, Again. The group also released a ballad version of Do You Know Me? On December 13, T-ara released a Christmas song, Hide and Seek. T-ara was ranked number 7 as the group with most #1 hit songs on digital music charts in the past decade, despite debuting 4.5 years ago. With 13 songs on January 19, T-ara had their second concert in Chengdu, China, 1 out of 5 concerts they plan to stage China in 2014. On February 14, T-ara held a joint concert with label Matespeed in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. On the 19th of February, CCM released a music video for a promotional track from Cho Young-soo's all-star project with a single titled as First Love sung by Hyomin, Jiyeon and Soyeon featuring rapper EB. T-ara had a Japanese comeback with the double A-side single Lead the Way in Laboon on March 5, and their third Japanese album Gossip Girls was released on May 14. On September 11, T-ara's 6th mini-album N was released along with 2 music videos for the title track, Sugar Free. The song was inspired by EDM and is part of the big room subgenre of electro house music. On September 24, a remix album was released called EDM Club Sugar Free Edition. This album included an English version of Sugar Free, which was the first song T-ara had recorded in English. On October 13, T-ara signed a management contract with influential Chinese entertainment company, Longshan Culture Development. The contract worth 5 billion South Korean won, $4.8 million. On November 24, T-ara released a Korean-Chinese cover of Little Apple by Chopstick Brothers, as well as a music video. This video featured Jiyeon, Yoonjung, QRI, and Hyomin, as well as Shinki from FE Dolls and Donnie. The video hit 8 million views within 2 days on website Tudu. On December 25, T-ara held their first domestic concert named Dear My Family at COEX Auditorium in Samsung-dong, Seoul. In order to be close with fans and spend a meaningful time with them, the concert was small with 1,100 seats. This version is strictly for demonstration purposes only. Please contact our sales support team in order to obtain a valid license for commercial use. On December 27, T-ara held their concert in Shanghai as the beginning stop of their 2013 to 2014 China tour. 2015-16, So Good, Remember in China tour. After their first concert in Korea, T-ara headed to Vietnam for a mini-concert. On January 9, the group arrived at the airport, where problems occurred which resulted in scheduling changes. Nevertheless, the group's mini-concert, which took place on October 10, drew in more than 3,000 Vietnamese and international fans. On February 7, 2015, MBK Entertainment debuted a project group known as TS with the artists Yoonjung, Soyeon, Cho Shinki, Min Kyung, Naseya, Kyo, Jungkook and Sejin, Speed. The group released a winter single, titled Don't Forget Me. On June 20, 2015, T-ara began their first China tour. Great China Tour started from Nanjing, Beijing and Hefei. It was the first concert held by T-ara after signing with their new agency Banana Plan, who manages their Chinese promotions. The group performed 22 songs and sold out more than 5,000 tickets. The next concert on their Great China Tour was held in Guangzhou on December 19, and sold more than 5,000 tickets, making it the second consecutive sold-out concert on the tour. Citation needed. On July 17, 2015, MBK Entertainment confirmed that the group will join the summer comeback lineup in the first week of August. On August 3, 2015, T-ara's 7th extended plays, So Good with title track So Crazy was released. It was composed by Brave Brothers, the composer of Hyomin's solo debut title track Nice Body, and surpassed 1 million views in 2 days. On August 13, T-ara held a press conference for their web drama Sweet Temptation, which features a total of 6 episodes for 6 separate stories. The drama was released on October 2015. On October 15, the website Insider Monkey published a list of 16 best-selling girl groups of all time, where T-ara was placed at degree 10 with a total of 36.18 million sales recorded. In November 2015, T-ara became the new face of a Chinese game World of Warships and released the Chinese version of Cry Cry as the official theme song. On March 12, 2016, T-ara went to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam and became ambassadors for the smartphone brand Pantech. 2 days later, they held a mini fan meeting with Vietnamese queens. On June 4, T-ara participated alongside other artists at the Dream Concert 2016. The group's performance was a remix of Beep Beep Bo Peep, Really Polly and So Crazy, which was well received by the public. As of 2016, the Dong Ilbo newspaper has published many items on the Korean Idol stars who have had influence in the last 20 years based on a poll of 2,000 people in Korea. In the category Top 14 Favorite Songs, T-ara ranked 14th with the song Really Polly. On September 9, T-ara performed 3 songs for the ISGO in Seoul. On September 11, T-ara flew to Japan for their Tokyo fan meeting. The premium live concert was held at Tokyo Dome City Hall where T-ara performed 7 songs and talked to their fans. T-ara performed twice during the day as the event was divided into 2 parts, one in the afternoon and the other in the evening. T-ara performed their song Memories for the first time live. On September 17, T-ara held their last concert for their Great China Tour at the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Shanghai with around 8,500 people attending. On September 29 was the first broadcast of the new variety show Master of Driving with Hyo-min and Yoon-jung as part of the cast. The show consists of 3 experimented celebrity drivers who will give them driving lessons. T-ara participated in the Busan One Asia Festival 2016 on the opening performance on October 1. They also took part in K-pop concert on October 4 and performed 8 different songs, with many Chinese and international fans attending and cheering them on. Following their appearance, T-ara flew to Jeju to perform at the Jeju All Duty Free Shop concert on the 9th and performed 5 songs such as Sexy Love or I Don't Want To. In October 2016, MBK Entertainment announced that T-ara would be releasing a mini-album produced by Double Sidekick in November. T-ara's 8th extended play, Remember, with lead single tiʻa'rə was released on November 9. The release was followed by 3 fan signing events. 2017, Last Album, Lineup Changes and End of the Bullying Controversy. In February 2017, Hwayoung and her twin sister Hyo-young appeared on a reality show and spoke about the controversy again. With Hwayoung saying her sister was the only person who had supported her during the incident, and how hard everything had been for her. Soon afterwards a former staff member stepped forwards and alleged that it had actually been the twins who had bullied the other members, and released texts that appeared to show Hyo-young threatening former member RM with physical harm for not supporting Hwayoung's behavior. Soon afterwards, more and more staffers came forwards with evidence that Hwayoung had been disrespectful to the other members as well as stylists, and had faked how severe her initial injury was in order to get more sympathy. Hwayoung initially tried to deny the rumors, lashing out at the staffers in return, but eventually admitted that the texts were real. After suffering from an intense backlash, including being removed from several television shows, Hwayoung deleted her Instagram account. On March 6, 2017, MBK Entertainment announced that T-ara will be releasing a new mini-album in May, and that it will be their last album as 6 members. MBK Entertainment later announced that the contracts with the members are still under negotiation and they are too early to be disbanded. On March 23, it was confirmed that the group's final album as 6 members will be released in May 2017 as Boram and Soyeon have decided not to renew their contracts with MBK Entertainment. QRI, Yoon-jung, Hyo-min, and Jaehyun will stay with the label until December 2017. Thank you for watching the video. Please subscribe to watch the next video.